Greetings from Scouse Farm. I am near the entrance to Sefton Park, or one of the entrances, which is into there. That's the park, and I'm going to take you into the back, or the houses at the back of Prince's Park. And this is over there we've got part of Belvedere College. That's a beautiful little, looks like it used to be a gatehouse to what is now a school stroke college, and you can see the old school building there and the new type of modern construction for the school. And I'm now in Windermere Terrace, Liverpool 8. So I'm going to walk you up and show you some of these old houses at the back of Prince's Park that overlook the park. And for those who've not seen it, I've done a video in there recently of the grave of Judy the donkey. So if you've not seen it, it shows you the other view out to these houses from inside the park at a lower spot. So I'll leave a link up there to that video if you're interested. And unfortunately the skies are a bit grey and it is absolutely freezing because of the wind, but this is a nice little sheltered spot, so it shouldn't be affecting the microphone where I am now, but it will be out on the main road because it's been howling wind down there. But these are fantastic. Look at that, but the splendour. And when these were built, they were built to show off the grandeur of the park as well. You know, it's like building the best houses you could around a beautiful spot. And all of this area used to be forested, but was cut back and made into Prince's Park. And the details of when all that happened are on the video I put with the grave of Judy the donkey. Got some work going on there now, but I'll walk you around that way and then we'll come back up this way, because I'm not sure if you can get round the front round there, but I'll just walk you around the way I'm going now. And this is still part of Belvedere College, so maybe all of this is part of the school grounds at the moment, but they are phenomenal buildings in this part of Toxteth. And as promised, you've seen, I think this will go out after the other video, but I did finally catch some parakeets on film because they flew over my head. I know what that sound is. Now I've been listening to them so often when I'm walking around here, I was made up to get them on film. Even though it was a rubbish day, you could still see that it was a parakeet, and you definitely heard them squawking when they flew off. But there seems to be an eternal battle going on around here between the parakeets and the magpies, because most of the time I see them flying around, it's usually with a magpie or two in tow, following them and trying to move them on out of their trees and things. What? So imagine how amazing I think this was just one or two houses or something when it was first built. I'm not too sure, but now obviously maybe it was just a number of houses, but you could do with a bit of maintenance on the end on here, like, as you can see, a little bit of paint flaking, and at the top there some damage around the mullions on the window. But they are fantastic, these houses. They're super solid, and if you live there looking out the back, all you can see is Prince's Park down towards the lake. So it must be spectacular to live there and look out onto the park in the middle of summer in particular. And yeah, that's just coming out into the park there. So I'll try and walk you around the front, see if we can get another view out the front. But it is cold today, you know. When I watch some of these videos back and I'm talking about the weather, and you can't tell on the video, but most of the videos just looks like you're walking around the same place in the same weather, but it's not. It makes a huge difference when the temperature drops, when you're walking around holding the phone in your hand, fingers get freezing. It's a nice old little sign, Sefton Park 56 and the city centre. So if you are on a bike ride, it tells you which way to go to get to town or to get into Sefton Park. And we've been in here before, so I'm not going to walk you through the park, but imagine living in these mansion houses and then looking out onto the lake in the summer. It'd be fantastic. So what I'll do now, I'll just walk you back up and we'll go around the other side and we'll see what those other buildings are like. Yeah, it certainly needs a bit of maintenance, especially at the top as well. As I'm walking around, I can see a lot more. When you look at these buildings from afar, they just look so perfect, but when you get up close you see a few blemishes. It's like watching celebrities on telly when they move from standard definition to HD. Some of them weren't as pretty as we once thought, or at least when I had the telly, that's what I noticed anyway when it went to HD. But you can see there's quite a lot of damage to the top, which is that's probably why the scaffolding's around the other side. But that's in modern times, that's the peril of living, or at least if you own it. Particularly the maintenance costs on these sort of buildings are astronomical. Is that a nest? I can't see very clearly from here, but it looks like around the drain pipe there, it looks like maybe there was some ivy grown in, it's been cut back or something, but it looks nest-like from where I am. Maybe it's like an old wasp's nest or something, but it might just be ivy growing up, or buddleia. I think it is actually. I think it's just the roots. Now I'm getting closer to it around the other side. I think it's all of the buddleia that's been cut back out of there. So peaceful. You can hear the birds, even the magpies. I don't mind them too much. And hopefully I'll get to see the parrots again. Or the parakeets, everyone keeps correcting me. Apparently they're not parrots, they're parakeets. But I don't know. So I just say what I see, like catchphrase. Looks like a parrot, call it a parrot. Windermere House. So that one is in good condition, apart from a bit of paint flaking. And I think around here this looks like it's been split into flats or something. There's a few sailboard signs outside. And this one is St. Gabriel's House, which again would have been quite splendid when built, being so close to the park. And that one there, from afar it doesn't look too old, unless it's oh yeah, it is. It's just a slightly different colour brick. And this one is for sale, or at least a flat within it is for sale. And there's a few people around here at the moment, so I'm not going to walk down a bit further just in case it is part of the school. But I think I shall leave it there. I'll go and warm my fingers up. And I'm thinking we're seeing a little bit of blue sky, so things are looking up. So thank you all very much for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and Scouts Farm, we'll see you all again soon.